In this lab, we're going to work with GPG keys and how they function within a SUSE Linux Enterprise machine. Now, this is a very basic overview of them, but it gives you an idea of how they can be created and where they're stored and how to see which keys are available to you. Now, to begin with, you'll notice that as a regular user, and we're just going to as a regular user, if we do an LL or LA, which is LS minus AL, you'll notice that there is no .gpg or GNU PG directory. It means that we haven't created any keys for this user, or there aren't any currently stored on this particular machine. In our case, we're going to create that with the gpg gen key command. Now, this is going to ask a couple of things of that user. Also note that it did create the GNU PG directory in there. The real name for the user is going to be SUSE Training Services Signing Key. Okay? And the email address will be susetraining@example.com. And then, are we good? Yes, we're okay. We're going to say okay. For O. Now it's going to ask for a password here. This password, in our case, we're going to say is SUSE Training 7. Okay, and it will generate that key for us. Okay, so we've created a key, and in fact, if we do an ls of the GNU PG directory, you'll see it's been created and there are things inside of it for us to take a look at. Okay, so this key would be used if we were creating, as an example, RPMs. It could be used for signing email and other functions. In our terminal window, let's just see what keys we have. GPG list keys. So these are the keys that are available to us. You'll notice that the key that we just created is now in there. And if we do a GPG list signatures, we can see the signature keys in there as well. We could also do a GPG check sigs, which will just verify that they're still valid, that they're still acceptable. We could even do a GPG fingerprint to give us information about this key. So again, we've created the keys and we've got them ready for use. And if you were to, again, generate an RPM, you could sign the RPM with it. You could set up a repository using a GPG key. So we're just assuming that you're going to use this at a later date, but we've just shown you the basics of how it works on SUSE Linux Enterprise.